I was coming home from vacation in Hilton Head when I got into a car crash. The closest hospital that they wanted to bring me to was in Savannah, Georgia. I broke my foot. I broke both of my femurs. I had lacerations on my bowel. My liver was all bruised up. They put rods in both of my legs, took out some of my intestines, sewed up some of my bowels. Everything hurt. My knees couldn't bend. I felt like I can't breathe. As a 25-year-old person, to feel like you can't even get yourself into a walker when I was somebody that was fairly active beforehand, mentally, it's awful.
Medically, when there's those big fractures, I'm worried about pulmonary embolism, things like that. But with Lily, it seemed like pain management was pretty high up on the priority list. And the way that works with therapy is we need to make sure that her pain is under control so that she can participate fully in her therapies.
From the start, I had set her goals as I wanted her to be independent with all of her mobility. And so that was set on day one that we had that as our plan for her. Just knowing her motivation level and that she was young and otherwise healthy before this, I would say I really didn't have any doubts that we could get her back up and walking.
I told her on the first day, because she was wondering about her progress here. In 1 week, you'll be taking a shower by yourself, you'll be dressing, and you'll probably be walking like 100 feet with a walker. And the first day she came here, I needed to help her 80% of the time with all of her self-care routine, which is a lot. And by today, she was doing 100% by herself.
First saw Lily, she was screaming in pain during transfers. And when I saw Lily yesterday, she was walking down the hall with a big smile on her face. And seeing that transformation helps me to see that nursing here, rehab care, we're making a difference in people's lives.
Ringing the bell to me was amazing. I've got to cheer on other people and watch other people do it, and to be able to just get up and walk that 6 feet from here to there and kind of compare it to that first day. It was so good. My whole body, I just felt goosebumps, and I was like, this is so nice.
It was wonderful to work with Lily, and it was great to see her progress and that she did get back to that independent level where she can move around on her own now. Still has a little bit of work to go in terms of getting her knees to bend a little bit more, getting stronger, ultimately getting off the walker. But it was wonderful to see her work her way up.
I've noticed a change in the way that I have looked at stuff. I'll see a notification pop up from work and it'll say something like 2-car accident, 1 person transported to the hospital, serious injuries. That is something that I have said countless times in my job. And since then, I think a lot more of the after. As a journalist, I have a new sense of empathy. I have a new thought process that I never would have had before. As my mom has said, there are silver linings to everything, and whether you like it or not, out of every situation you get gifts, and I think that that's a gift that I've gotten out of this.